Friday!
Happy Friday!
Woohoo! Hope everybody's had a stellar week. We are just gonna keep it cash today, so keeping it casual. Casual FriYAY with Kaycee and Cara. We're gonna wait for some people to jump on here. Hopefully we'll have some people join us, but we're just gonna keep it casual and talk about a few things that are on our minds as we kind of round out 2020 and start to really wrap our brains around a new year is around the corner, and it's time to get excited about all the possibilities and things that we can accomplish with our businesses and our marketing in 2021. So a little bit of news and updates, kind of answering some FAQs as well. Might as well while we're here. I have gotten the question from probably, I don't know, at least a handful of people in the past 2 or 3 weeks as I've been chatting with clients and just different colleagues and people that we know in the business world. People have been asking a lot about analytics and about noticing on social media, particularly Facebook, that their reach is down, that engagement's down.
Yeah, a lot of people, even on the receiving end, I know a lot of people who are followers have said, hey, your stuff hasn't been showing up on my main pages.
Is it showing up on your phone, by the way? It's not showing the ticker.
I got a notification.
Okay, just want to make sure. Okay. All right, I just had to check.
But a lot of people haven't seen, the people that they follow on their page, and they've even tried, I'm not sure if you guys know the trick, but if you specifically follow someone you like to see every day and you aren't able to see them, if you usually go onto their page and click their notifications and say, send me notifications, sometimes it'll pull back up. But a lot of people who even have done that in the last 2 weeks have not seen who they want to see on their pages.
Yeah, so we don't know what's going on exactly. There's a lot of chatter in the marketing world right now about this happening kind of just across the board.
Yeah.
We have, we've seen it with a few people. We haven't seen it with everyone. Some of our clients are still their numbers are still just increasing like crazy. So it's kind of an interesting dilemma for a lot of people. So I don't know. Marketers, we're kind of speculating that something has changed with the algorithm, that they've tweaked something.
Maybe they're testing. It could have to do with their new change in the design of the platforms and the cross messaging between Instagram and Facebook.
Yeah, I bet it probably has something. I would agree with it probably having something to do with the dashboard and what it looks like, and people just not. I've heard so many complaints about not liking this new look.
I don't hate it, but it's very hard to find a couple things, and it's definitely not as easy to post on whether you're doing an actual post or stories. But another speculation I have thought about, which I haven't heard too much about this, so again, it's just speculation, but I wonder with the TikTok game being so strong and so many people including their Instagram and having people coming over from TikTok to Instagram and having people post their TikToks on Instagram, I wonder if that's affecting, and maybe they're trying to come up with a new formula for an algorithm to help those who aren't necessarily really strong on TikTok. So who knows? Maybe that's it.
Maybe it is, maybe it's not. But it's just a little bit of chatter going on in our world that we wanted to share with you and kind of answer that question for everyone who watches. By the way, I have to explain something really quick that has nothing to do with marketing. Why is Cara so small and short here next to me? It's because we're in a different space than normal. If you see, we've checked in at Posnickety Pets, which I'm just going to shamelessly promote for a second. I'm now the proud co-owner of Posnickety Pets, which is in Ghent as well. And it's a pet supply store, all natural food, treats, and supplements for cats and dogs. So, Cara, I'm in here all day today. It's not open yet to the public. We're renovating like crazy, but I had Cara come join me here this morning. So
I got the small chair.
She's in the short chair. I am in like a bar stool height chair. So that's why.
I swear I'm not
That's why
kid-sized.
she looks so pint-sized right now, and I look like a giant.
We're getting really festive. I'm supposed to look like an elf.
Yes. We said on the BizConnect call this morning that she said that she was the elf on the she was my elf on the shelf.
There was surprisingly one person that asked why I was so short.
So just, you know, a little detour in the conversation just to explain that.
Yeah.
But so speaking of that, though, that's a good segue into other things that we're thinking about at this time of the year. You know, like some of our clients are just really busy this time of year. This is their busy season. But for those that have a little bit of downtime during this time, are you doing a few things like checking those benchmarks and those numbers and analytics, looking to see, you know, what would, like, do some reporting, run some reports for the past quarter, for the whole year. Like, what are your numbers on social, on your website, all, like, on your email campaigns? Go back and take a peek at all of that.
And this isn't something you should only do when you're starting your business or you're revamping or rebranding or kind of hitting that restart button. It should be something that you do periodically throughout the year.
Yeah. Generally, we say a quarterly basis is good. If you're a much larger company, you want to do it more often. But our smaller business friends and our local nonprofits and things that we tend to work with and know, you know, like a quarterly basis and then a year end. Go back and look at those numbers so you know moving forward into 2021, what are your goals and how are you, what shifts and adjustments are you going to make?
Yeah, especially with having so many shifts and changes, not only within the social media world, but within just the marketing world and, you know, e-commerce and commerce in general. You know, this year has been quite the tizzy, as we all know. So lots of things have changed. So take a look and see your analytics, compare them to last year.
Yep.
Definitely compare them right now to what they were in the spring or maybe in the beginning of the year before COVID and the shutdown. Compare and see, you know, which platforms are working really, really well. Which type of posts should you focus more on? Time of day is a big one too.
Yep.
What time of day should you post? And that's all, you know, in your insights, in your analytics, you can see what time are most people looking at your post. And if you have any questions about it, you can answer them in the comments below and ask us what we think.
Absolutely. Drop those questions. We're happy to answer them on the spot as we just kind of sit here and have our casual FriYAY. So, one thing that's at the top of my mind right now too, since, you know, launching another business is on my plate, is really going back to that ground level of a marketing strategy and working through all of those steps to make sure that all of those pieces are in place. So one of the first things that I wanted to tackle for this new company is voice and tone, because this is how you develop your messaging. This is how you create a strong brand identity. So voice and tone was our first big dive that I took. Working through, the first question is always, what's your top 3 business objectives overall? Like, just in general, what do you want to achieve with your business at this moment? And then working through more specific through the different platforms and through the different marketing methods. So, you know, talk about social media. What do you want to accomplish there? What's your goal? What do you want to accomplish on your website? Are you going to do any paid advertising? Are you going to do any print advertising? And what do you want to achieve with all of those?
And a lot of that stems to your tone and voice, because they also will determine who your customer is. And all of that will be affected by who your customer is.
Yeah, so when we're talking about tone and voice, that's really important because we want to captivate that audience and make them feel certain emotions. So you want to know, actually, one of the questions in a strong marketing strategy is to write down what emotions do you want to evoke from your customers. So for this kind of store, we have both the online store and an in-person store, physical store. So we want to think about both of those. They might be actually a little bit different. How do we want people to who come in here to the physical location? What do we want them to feel? What sense of anything?
And I think too, it's also there'll be a difference in the character of the person. Some people like to be hands-on and touch and run outside the house and go in person, even with everything going on. Being socially distanced and stuff, but still like to physically go in a store. And there are those who are a little bit more like to shop only online, or even like the convenience of only shopping online.
Yeah, so you want to think about both of those, and then within those, you have to think about, okay, in the online world, what emotions do you want to evoke from your website visitors versus your email newsletters readers versus your Facebook audience, and kind of pull that all together and document all of that. And then to really hone in on your voice and tone beyond that, besides emotions, the next piece is to think about what adjectives best describe your company. Like if you could be described in 10 positive attributes, what would those be? The 10 best ways your store could be described.
Friendly.
Or your business or nonprofit or whatever it might be.
Efficient.
And then on the flip side, what are 10 negatives that you would never want someone to describe you as? Those are things that are really going to set the tone for your voice and tone and help you develop a strong brand, a strong message, so that when you go to create content, when you go to express yourself as a brand and store,
how you respond to comments,
it's
how do you
so much easier
in person, the copywriting that you put on the website,
and it helps you develop like mission statements and taglines and just
if you have a tagline that goes a part of your branding,
right. So that's kind of one of the big things that I did right off the bat. And then, so a piece of that is working on knowing your audience too. Just really digging in on who's target demographic. So for example, this new store, would I love to have every pet owner under the sun in here? Yes. But our store is for people who are concerned about what's in the pet products.
Mm-hmm. What ingredients? Are they all natural? Are they healthy? Are they organic? People who want their dog to live a long and happy and healthy life, or dogs who are already showing symptoms and signs of aging.
So we tap into, those people, what are their hobbies and interests? Like, what are they into? How are they spending their time? And where are they spending time online? So work through your audience, we have a few FriYAYs on personas, developing personas, or customer avatars, and really digging into who those people are. And then the next step that we went through is research, just figuring out what's relevant for this particular business. And so that's what Cara was saying earlier, is this is something that you should do regularly, reevaluate. So these are things that are ever evolving, especially we've seen this year with COVID and how that has flipped the business world upside down. So when, some places may have had a very set, you have to come into the store, you have to participate in this event, blah, blah, blah. And that audience may look totally different from the people who now you're doing like ordering online and at home, virtual events.
It's so important to always go back through and reevaluate, because there's always going to be other environmental factors. There's going to be technology factors. I mean, anytime there's any kind of new popular type app, if the competitor is on it and they are very active with it, they might get more business. and maybe you have to reevaluate where you're putting your efforts.
I'm glad you said the word competitor, because a competitor analysis is so important to do at this stage too, and to regularly review who are your competitors, what are they doing on social, on their websites, or
how are you different, what sets you apart?
What's your differentiation there? How are you offering
lunch.
I know we do need lunch.
Sorry, we need brain food.
I know we're going down the rabbit hole here, but research and then goal setting, and then moving actually into building out a content strategy and determining from there what kinds of content are you going to share. What are you going to put in each place in all of those different areas? What are you going to create? What are you going to share from other vendors, other partners, other whatever it might be, donors or volunteers or nonprofit partners. All right, Michelle from South Bay, love you too. Thanks for watching. So really hone in on your content strategy, and a part of a content strategy that's super important too is you've got to just make it document it. Document the frequency. How often are you going to show up in those places?
What kind of posts?
Is that my food at the door? Will you go get my food?
I will.
My food's being delivered. Yay.
But showing what kind of posts you're going to do, how frequently,
who's going to be responsible for all of that?
templates.
And that's great. So if you have some downtime right now, then go ahead and make some templates. Make your life easy. Go into Canva. We've done some great Canva trainings. I'm so excited. I'm so hungry right now. Yay, thank you. Go into Canva and create some templates and get some things that are going to be on brand and also lessen the stress of when you're trying to create things, and just having some templates in place will make life so much better.
It's going to make your feed, whether you're on Facebook or Instagram, look so much better. It's going to be more consistent. It's a lot easier and faster too. So if you're worried or concerned with timing of what necessarily to post and how you're going to get done, making templates is super, super useful. Very, very helpful. If you have employees who are taking it over from time to time, especially multiple people, having templates in place to where you just say, okay, I just need you to enter in this to this template and what it is going to save you everything.
If you want to get really not fancy with it, but just really strategic with it, one thing I would highly recommend is when you batch content create like this, and you come up with all these ideas and posts and things that you're going to share in all the places, I want you to go back and I want you to look at those and determine which of your customer personas or avatars each piece of content resonates with.
That's a good point.
And make sure that you have tailored content that is very relatable, and is going to be appealing to each of those people.
Yes, and as a side little bar, when you're making these templates and making these posts for these personas, make sure that you're not whopping a whole bunch of information on them.
Yes.
Make it small, concise, short, and easily readable. Think about it as if someone is riding past you on a bike. What is one sentence that they would hear?
Right. Yeah, the whole point of all of this is you want to be driving them elsewhere. So and keeping them coming back for more. So while you don't want to be vague and ambiguous, because people will be turned off by that, you want to give out the right amount of information, not overwhelm them or
that's what the comments
them.
are for. Put it in the comments section.
Yes,
put it in the captions. The graphic itself and the visual, short, sweet,
keep it
simplistic, clean. Sometimes no even information on it at all.
Yeah. Just the basics.
That's
Put the basics in the graphic.
That's a whole other FriYAY.
I know, right? Do you want to do that with
I will.
Okay.
I got lots of thoughts.
I know you do. And then continuing through the marketing strategy, thinking about, okay, if you're going to do paid online ads, where are you going to do those, and what types of campaigns would you maybe create?
Where are you going to advertise?
Print advertising.
Yeah. What makes sense for you and your business? If you're a realtor, a lot of times that means print, as well as ads online. Those little mailers and stuff that people put in the mailbox for Posnickety. It can mean going to different pet events or dog parks or vets' offices, and leaving little cards.
Yeah, we're gonna do like little baggies of like a treat with a little card attached to it.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
It'd be cool if you could like have a treat that has your like basically is a business card, but it's like an edible business card.
Oh, with like all the information on it? But then the animal eats it.
No, because they go follow everything on Facebook.
You have to follow
and
first.
Instagram first, and then the dog eats it.
And then the dog eats it.
Yeah.
I'm sure someone out there is doing this.
My blood sugar is so low. I'm sorry.
I'm sure someone is out there doing this. I'd be really excited to see examples of that. I might Google it while I'm eating my lunch.
If Mary can do it with her little beer frother thing.
That's true. If you haven't ever seen it, Mary Goldberg, who is just a lovely human. Oh, grab my bag. So if you didn't see this yesterday, a lot. There's a lot of, I packed a lot of stuff in here, but Tag Inc., the ladies from Tag Inc. just randomly showed up at our office yesterday, at the Creek Captivate office, because I was over there, not here, at the store. And they made these super cute tote bags. Oh my gosh, it's the first time I've seen the Posnickety logo on something, and it made me a little emotional. It made me like, I was like, guys, I'm gonna cry. That's
really
just so
nice.
sweet.
They're
amazing
make our face
humans
masks too.
I adore them.
With our branding.
So I just wanted to give them a big old shout out because Tag Inc., Mary and Elaine and JC and everyone over there takes such good care of us. So yeah, we have our face masks. They're super, super comfy.
They're so soft.
Yeah.
I
just put my face on your face mask.
I gotta wash them anyway.
They do wash that them. Was not mine.
It's fine.
Hey,
Julie's Mary watching. Goldberg has this little machine that puts like anything you want on top of beers. So I feel like the whole
or like coffees and stuff too.
Yeah,
it's like
anything with like the froth.
It makes a design. Like she can load a design into it, and it makes it in the frothy, foamy stuff on top.
I don't know why I've been thinking extra sketchy, but that's not right.
And it's really cool. I don't remember what it's called, but maybe I'll
our main point was, if that's possible, I assume a business card onto a tree is possible.
For
so
sure.
If anyone knows, please let us know.
You know what would be great? Great bag, and I'll be visiting for cat treats. Yay, Michelle, come in. I'll give you some treats for you, kitty. Yeah, so... Oh, you know what I was thinking about too? Like a treat for the human too.
Yeah.
Like so we could do cookies from like Sweeten the Deal, like little custom Posnickety logo cookies, and a treat for the human and a treat for the animal, and that would be so fun.
This is what happens on a daily basis when you're a marketing brain. These are the things you think of.
I know Michelle's brain is probably spinning. She's got all kinds of good ideas. Little Chloe will love new doggy treats. Oh, yay! Yes, bring all your fur friends and fur babies in to see me. Next week, next Thursday, we'll be open. So
I can't really bring the cat, but I can bring the 2 dogs.
Yeah, not probably. I mean, if your cat travels well and gets along with other animals, then sure, I would love it.
My cat loves the car, but she doesn't.
I'm a total cat person. My business partner Shizuka is a dog mama, so
I'm both.
We got both covered.
Actually, I want to know. Someone told me in the comments, what do you call an animal mom that is both a cat and a dog mom? A paw mom? Paws mom? I don't know. Well, there's all these things that say like dog mom and cat mom, and I can't buy them because I'm both. And then if I buy that, it makes me feel bad towards the other animal.
Yeah, and it looks like you're playing favorites, and that's not nice.
And I've got 2 dogs and a cat, so if anyone knows, please let me know what to call myself.
Yeah, we need to coin a term if there isn't one.
And then we can make things for it because no one else has anything.
Oh my gosh, and I will trademark that. Look at us go.
Wow.
I told you guys this was gonna be casual Friday. You were warned.
You're getting an inside glimpse to our normal conversations.
Yep, this is just all day.
That, and then we talk about TikToks and the fun things that we've learned.
I feel like every time I'm about to explain, like, oh, I learned this, it always is like, oh, I learned,
it's either a Facebook video.
Did you know? I learned this on TikTok.
Oh, I learned like really cool tricks. Like I learned how to get the stickers off of things when you go to the store and you buy something that has a sticker off and it's like been in the hot car. If you use a hairdryer, it comes off easier.
I mean, all kinds of helpful information.
I want to be the cool person that just like has a wealth of knowledge of like small random facts. I'm already that way for a lot of things, but like
the guy on TikTok, Hank Green. You know who Hank Green is?
What?
Oh, you should follow him. He's full of information. I really like him. He's really.
It seemed like he was a gossip.
No, he's like
full of information.
he knows so much stuff. I don't know how he knows so much stuff.
It's like my mom. My mom knows a bunch of random things that you would just have
Chance
no
is one
idea
of those people.
Yeah.
Yeah, my husband Chance, he's one of those people.
I only know like random things.
It's like how do you know that? I don't even know. Where do you even learn? Why do you even learn that? It's really fascinating. I keep telling him you could go on Jeopardy someday.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Yeah, that would be a good time. Yeah, so, just back to marketing for a second, maybe? I don't know. If nobody has questions, we're going to hang on here for a couple more minutes, but if you've got questions about anything marketing design in our world at all, drop those in the comments. We're just kind of thinking,
Ooh,
what?
If anyone knows a good plexiglass place.
Oh, yeah. How about that? Can I ask for a referral? The store needs some new plexiglass windows. They're in bad condition. So if you know anyone to hook a girl up with a good deal, because we weren't expecting to do that. That's an extra expense. Let me know in the comments or message me or something. But great idea.
Got you.
Yeah, you always do. You always come back. I appreciate that about you.
Just here. Just small, but I'm here.
She's here. Oh, Michelle just emailed an awesome idea. Okay. Let me open my email. I don't know if I'm supposed to like spread this out. I mean, I'll read it here myself and then.
Here, you want me? I'll share a thought.
Yeah. Share a thought.
Well, now I'm blank.
Put her on the spot. See what happens. Lots of
Ooh, because we did talk about it, but I really want to know who likes and who hates the new Instagram and the new Messenger cross-platform. Do we like it? Do we hate it?
Okay, yeah, Michelle, this idea is beautiful, and let's do it. Let's make it happen. That's super cute.
I like it.
Yeah, that's a good.
Sorry, I'm a slow reader.
You know how cheesy I am and how I like a play on words or a good pun.
Oh, we love a good pun. We think we're pretty punny.
That would be a great partnership. Is that a stretch? Is that too much?
If you have to pause and say it again.
Partnership between
well, now you
South
sound like
Bend.
a cowboy.
I mean, I'm like really enunciating. Partner. I am from the middle of nowhere, so I can do an accent. It's fine.
Oh, my mom's gonna come back.
Michelle's cry laughing at us. It's a valid response.
Yeah.
What's happening right now? I feel like we're melting down in front of everyone.
Laura
live.
usually comes in and checks on us. And
yeah,
like,
there's no
okay?
Laura here. There's no Laura to come in and be like,
where's our supervisor?
Okay? I know. We need someone to keep us in line.
We need Megan to move back.
Yeah. Megan, are you watching? No, she's not. She's going to watch this later when she downloads it and puts it on our YouTube channel for us. So
it takes 10 years.
Hi, Megan.
Our mega god.
Yeah. She's everywhere. She's everything.
She's everywhere and nowhere at the same time.
Oh, you guys are getting a real treat of a FriYAY today. We just, I was gonna do something serious and like strategic and like.
But we didn't eat food before.
But
because there's no microwave.
And I'm exhausted, y'all. Opening a retail store in the midst of having another thriving business is kind of a nutty idea, and I haven't gotten a lot of sleep, so.
Yeah, our busiest time of the year too.
Yeah, December is always our busiest time of year, so it's I'll send help. Maybe you need to eat. Yeah, my Mr. Shawarma order just arrived. Thank you.
Tell Kaycee to get a new microwave because I can't heat up my soup.
Or Grubhub. I don't remember what I did. Yeah, we do need a microwave in here for sure. She has to go back to the Create Captivate office to warm up her soup.
You got a lighter? I was like, hold
on. Oh, I do.
Kaycee, yeah.
That won't work. Okay, I got excited.
No.
That's a bad idea.
He doesn't want me to leave.
I don't want to burn the store down. I just bought it.
Yeah, no.
That would be bad.
Yeah.
That would be
bad.
And
we need to get the Wi-Fi fixed.
Yes. Yes. We don't have Wi-Fi in here yet, but we should by the end of the night. So
send help.
Hopefully I can figure that out and get that running. And yeah.
Well, thanks for listening to our TED Talk.
Oh my gosh.
Absolutely nothing.
I don't know that it deserves a TED Talk reference.
Michelle, you're awesome for sticking around.
You are a real gem.
Real trooper.
Gold star for you, lady. I'm literally going to find a gold star sticker for her next time I see her.
There you go.
Yeah. All right, friends. Happy FriYAY. Have a fun one. Have a great weekend.
I'm going to go eat my soup.
She's going to eat some soup. I'm going to eat some shawarma, and we're going to call it a day. So, see you next week.